Hi, and thank you for allowing us to send you this video. I want to be showing you a few tips on how by improving your website you can improve your online presence appear on Google, outrank your competition, and of course get more customers. So let's start with your website over here. And the first thing that I can recommend is adding more content. By content, in this case, I mean words. If you add more relevant, rich content, including the keywords that you want to be found for, especially in the homepage, it will definitely help your website to rank in those Google searches. And I want to be comparing your website to what I believe is your one of your main competitors. So before I move on, the same thing. If you're going to be adding more content, make sure it's relevant. It has to be original because Google will notice if it's copy and paste from other places, and it has to include the keywords that you want to target for, depending on your goals, what areas you want to target, if it's the whole state, and um, so on and so forth. So uh, adding more content to the homepage is essential to your website, but you have to add content same thing to the sub pages. So it doesn't have to be as much as the home page. And I see there's just like an anchor, well, not really, it's another page. So adding more content here, it will help you as well. It doesn't have to be as much as the home page, and I'll be showing that in a few seconds. So if we look on the back end of your website, you are being found for 62 organic keywords that's being picked from your website. This is bringing you 44 visits to your website a month, which is not too much. You have 189 backlinks. Well, what are backlinks? Backlinks are other sites that are mentioned in your website, and that will give you the power and the rating to be found on Google. Now, this will affect the domain rating and the URL rating. Domain rating will help you to rank in those organic results, and the URL rating will help you to be found on the map section. So not all links are created equal. So you can have hundreds or thousands of backlinks, but if they're not relevant, if they're not powerful, and most importantly, if they're not targeting the keywords that you want to be found for, it's going to be useless. So um, make sure that whenever if you're working with a marketing company, those things have to be powerful. And I'm going to be showing you a few examples. So if we go on Google and type paving company NJ, the first thing we're going to see, of course, is the traditional Google Ads, and this is where you pay every time somebody clicks on it. And if it's not done properly, it can be a hit or miss. Um, and of course, it's not guaranteed that whoever clicks on it is going to be turned into a potential customer. The next part that we have here in the next section is the map section, and this is where you want to be as well because it doesn't matter where you're located. It matters how optimized is your profile over here. It has to include images, it has to include content, it has to include keywords that you need, want to be found for as well. And you can target the whole state of New Jersey or New York, depending on the areas. You have a lot of options here. Excuse me. Then we have the organic results. So we got on position number one, the Blue Book, which is a directory for contractors and that kind of stuff, and they're tagging for two, but it's just a directory. Then we have these guys, randthepaving.net, and if we look, and they're ranking in position number three for this specific search. If we look on their website, you can see they have a little more content than you, but it's not as much. So that's a good sign that if you add more content, it will definitely will help you to start ranking at least in that for that specific search in the first page of Google. They have pages as well, but it seems very easy to outrank these guys. If we look on the back end of their website, you can see that they're being found for 382 keywords. It's bringing them 144 visits a month to their website. And even though they have over 3,000 backlinks, this is what I was telling you. This number is pretty low for this amount of backlinks. And also, these numbers they don't seem to have those quality links that I was telling you. So again, very easy to outrank if that would be the case. Um, so you can be on that first page. Finally, this is an example. For example, there's 20 searches a month for this specific keyword, paving company NJ. If you would be running Google Ads, it would cost you each click $4.50. But 20 searches is not bad. It seems that there's quite a few people. In this case, yeah, you can say people searching for this specific service, and there's variants. So NJ Paving Company, another 20. So we add up, it will be like 40 searches a month if you will be targeting to these um, keywords. Um, if we look on the keywords that they're being found for, let's take a look really quick. And you can see, of course, paving NJ, they're ranking position number 3. There's an average of 250 searches a month, so that's a lot. That's a lot. And you can be taking, you can benefit from these searches as well if you would be targeting for these keywords, or if you would be having the right content on your website. So something to consider. That will bring you a lot more of customers, of course, if this is done correctly. So to wrap things up, if you like what you hear, if you think we can help you out, feel free to reach out. Our contact information will be attached to the email. And I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.